I struggled against the ropes, feeling the chair roll slightly beneath me. A cold breeze hit my face, and even my toes felt cold. Wait, were my shoes off? Hello? Is anyone there? If this is a prank show, you guys took it way too far. Suddenly, the blindfold was yanked from my face, and I realized I was on a rooftop with no boundary walls. And standing before me was a tall woman, smiling like she was about to enjoy torturing me.
Josie Hart. So you're Alexander Kingston's new girlfriend. Though I cannot understand why he dates so beneath his league.
Yeah, I get why you're confused. I really do. But that's no reason to kidnap me. We can discuss this on the ground floor of a really nice cafe. My treat. My heart jumped into my throat as she kicked my chair closer to the edge.
How much do you love Alexander?
Oh my god, are you one of his exes? I swear, I don't love him, and I know he doesn't even like me. We're just pretend dating.
Pretend dating?
Yes, completely fake. Why would he date me for real? I'm no one important. I can't even pass the bar exam. I failed 3 times.
Yes, I did a background check. I know you're a loser. Also, you're just as heavy as you look in your pictures. I thought the camera was adding 10 pounds.
Look, you obviously don't relate, but some of us eat carbs when we're stressed. Like, I could really use a family-sized bag of chips right now. Ah! Please stop. Why are you ruining your lovely Gotobus kicking me around?
My... what?
You know, your Gotobus? My sister has the same designer heels. I'd hate for you to scuff them. Okay, I'm shutting up. Just tell me what you want.
Josie, since you're suddenly Alexander Kingston's new sweetheart, fake or real, I don't care. You're going to help us retrieve something from him.
Something? Like his soul? His dignity? He lost that the moment he met me. Lols.
No. He recently bought an artifact at an auction that once belonged to our family, and it holds something very important to us.
What? Sentimental value? Sorry, humor is my coping mechanism. She smiled coldly, then gave my chair another nudge. My feet dangled over the rooftop's edge. Oh my god, I'll get the artifact! I'll rob him blind! I'll even lose 10 pounds! Don't let me die! I haven't arranged anyone to clear my browser history, and please don't let my family find my body in these stockings! Wondering how I ended up like this, literally hanging on to dear life? Let me rewind and show you exactly how I became the Mafia's most unimpressive hostage. Not that my life's been smooth sailing before this, but things seriously started spiraling last month, the morning I had my 3rd attempt at the bar exam. And it's not like I'm dumb or something, it's just that whenever I'm under pressure, my brain decides to take a hike. That morning, I jolted awake to total silence, instantly realizing my alarm didn't go off because Lord Voldemort had drowned my phone in his water bowl. Why do you hate me? I picked you up from the garbage and made you a prince. I grabbed my bag and bolted out the door. Of course, I missed the bus, stole my 7-year-old neighbor's tricycle, pedaled furiously to the exam venue, and still didn't make it on time. The security guard just wouldn't let me in. Please, I'm begging you. I'll name my firstborn after you. Actually, I can change Lord Voldemort's name today. He just stared at me like I was crazy and walked off. As I sank to my knees in despair, I noticed a guy approaching me with a smile. Oh God, he's cute.
This fell out of your bag.
Can you please just walk away and pretend you never met me? As if I hadn't had enough humiliation for a year, the next evening, I had Thanksgiving dinner with my family. My very accomplished, very overachieving family.
Okay, everyone. Let's take turns saying what we're thankful for.
Please just let the turkey explode or something.
I'm thankful your father and I just completed our groundbreaking anti-aging research on mice. In a few years, we'll look young enough for people to mistake Josie for our mom.
My older sister Emily smiled smugly.
I'm thankful I got to fulfill my lifelong dream of becoming an astronaut and going to space this year. They say the sky's the limit, but clearly it's not.
cousin Ava chirped in next. I'm thankful I married the love of my life in a magical castle wedding in Scotland. Fairy tale dreams do come true. Next, my brother Lucas announced,
I'm thankful that Forbes listed me in there 30 under 30 again.
oh, for crying out loud. Then everyone turned to me. I'm thankful that this is the year I decided to grow my own herbs. The parsley and basil keep dying on me, but the mint is thriving. I have it with my instant noodles, my eggs. Of course, it's great with chocolate, makes good tea, and I have minty fresh breath all the time.
Josie, honey, your time will come too.
Thanks, Dad. You make me sound like an avocado waiting to ripen.
Speaking of unripened avocados, we heard you tanked the bar exam again.
How did that remind you of that?
Anything interesting going on in your love life to distract you from your career failures?
As everyone stared at me, I felt my cheeks and neck burning. Just then, I spotted the muted TV behind Dad's head. Alexander Kingston was on screen, smiling and shaking hands at some charity gala. He was the billionaire heir who had just returned to town to take over his family's luxury hotel empire. My best friend Mia, who worked as a secretary in his office, was swooning over him like 24/7. And suddenly, words I didn't know my brain had decided on flew out of my mouth. Oh, actually, yes. I am dating someone, and it's pretty serious. It's him.
Him who? Josie, imaginary boyfriends are only cute when you're 5 years old.
Him, Alexander Kingston. I was both thrilled and a little offended at the disbelief on everyone's faces.
The guy on TV right now?
Yep, that's my boyfriend. My very serious boyfriend of 3 months. Mia works for him. She introduced us. We've been keeping it on the down low because he's a public figure, so keep it to yourselves for now. But I'll send pictures of us in the family group chat. Surely I could bribe Mia into getting me a few chummy selfies with him.
Wow. Can't wait. Also, I'm visiting your town next week. I'd love to meet him.
Even better! He'd love to meet you too! Oh God, what had I just done? Of course, the next logical step was to fall on my knees and beg Mia for help.
Josie, it's not like he's the cute barista down the street. He has bodyguards, and he already has a restraining order against a stalker.
Mia, I know I messed up, but my psychotically perfect family has a way of pushing me over the edge.
And what happens when Emily turns up next week?
Well, I'll just have to dump him by then, won't I? We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Right now, I have to show them something, or look like an even bigger loser for lying.
Ugh, fine. The event photographer at Alexander's gala tomorrow called in sick. I can give you her badge. Please don't make me lose my job, and just act normal for once.
Oh, please. Normal is my middle name. Okay, it's actually Lauren, but close enough, right? I promise, I'll be the picture of normalness. The next evening, I was wobbling around the glamorous gala in a gown, lugging a camera I'd borrowed from my neighbor. I just had to inch my way close to Alexander, take his pictures, and then request a few selfies. I could act convincingly, like I was covering the event. How hard could it be? I aimed the camera at a couple having a heated discussion and snapped a series of blinding photos.
Excuse me? Does it look like I want the moment my marriage is falling apart to be captured on camera?
Oh, I am so sorry. You're just so photogenic when you're frowning. Carry on. I quickly turned away and snapped another random picture, startling an elderly man and causing his drink to spill down his tux. Oops. My apologies. Great shot, though. Very fluid and dynamic. Realizing my lens was smudged, I decided to clean it. And then I accidentally set the flash off in my face. I staggered backwards, then tripped on my gown and crashed into someone, pushing us both straight into a 12-foot flower arrangement. Before I could catch my breath, I was lifted off the ground by men in suits, and I realized the person I'd crashed into was Alexander Kingston. A moment later, I found myself seated in a back room, Alexander glaring at me.
What's the name of your agency? I swear, I'm gonna fire that secretary of mine!
No, please don't. I found out the photographer hired for the event was sick, And I stole her badge.